Hello and welcome to another episode of What Travis Says, the only show on YouTube where we are looking more forward to the season premiere of Doctor Who, April 15th, than we are our own birthday. My name is Travis and let's talk about the new Doctor Who teaser trailer and break it down. But first things first, can we all just agree that Peter Capaldi's hair in this teaser is amazing? Alright, now that we got that out of the way, let's break down the trailer. The first time you meet him, he's funny. Okay, so we immediately find out that this teaser trailer is based on the perspective of Bill, but she makes it sound like this is how the Doctor always meets his companions. But he wasn't funny when he met Rose, Martha, Clara. He was only funny when he met Amy because she was a kid and there was no looming threat. Whenever there is a looming threat, he's not really that funny. It's very rare that the Doctor even meets a companion without a threat looming over top of them. So Bill is talking about her own personal experience. This is probably how she's going to meet the Doctor, and the shot is really tight and close of her looking over at him kind of fondly. The second time, he's amazing. So the Doctor will do something amazing as a hook, and this is how it happens with every single companion. They are amazed at the idea of traveling with such a man, so of course they're gonna come along. And the ones that turn down his offer, they're not companions, are they? But the thing to keep in mind is that Bill is talking about meeting the Doctor more than once. So does that mean she's going to be a reluctant companion, or he's going to be reluctant to bring her along? I mean, he has Nardole, but if she thinks that he's funny the first time she meets him, why wouldn't she want to come along then? And again, the shot exemplifies the amazingness of this man by panning out a little bit and showing a bit of lightning. The third time, you realize he's the most dangerous man in the universe. And now she's talking about meeting him a third time, but there is a big shift this time because not a lot of companions have ever realized how dangerous the Doctor actually is. There are a lot of people in the Doctor Who fandom who don't realize how dangerous the Doctor is. But this is the shot that really pulls back. You see that they're walking down this hallway kind of in a library, but it's very dangerous. There's glass, lightning, books are exploding. Speaking of which, if you pause right there, you can read some titles on some of those strange books. Smile, Thin Ice, The Pilot. Could they be references to episode titles or references to something completely different? He says he's a man of peace, but he walks in war. It's nice to see a more serious side of Bill. Pearl Mackie, the actress who plays Bill, has said that Bill is kind of a goof, but in this scene, you can sort of see that she understands the weight of the things that are going on around her, which is very cool. Also, look at how terrified Nardole looks throughout the entire trailer. Bill is definitely way more excited than he is. I'm having the time of my life, and I wouldn't miss it for the world. Even if it kills me. Okay, so wait, is Bill going to die then? Because a lot of people seem to think so. I mean, obviously, as a character, Bill will eventually at some point die. But I don't think she'll die in such an obviously blatant way. Will she sacrifice herself to save him? Will they both die at the same time? Keep in mind that this is Moffat that we're talking about, and his storylines usually aren't that transparent, especially this early on. I definitely think there's more to it than Bill dying at the end of the season, which would mean that Bill would die and the Doctor would regenerate. Maybe they're both gonna die at the same time and the Doctor's gonna come back and Bill will be gone, and that'll be depressing. I mean, we know that Capaldi is going to regenerate at the end of the season, so maybe it's sort of this reverse foreshadowing, a backshadowing, but it does mean that Bill is cool with the give and take of traveling with the Doctor, knowing that this is an amazing experience, but also the unthinkable might happen. And I mean, Pearl Mackie does have a 1-year contract, so... And then the scene has a vortex that swoops up with the faces of a bunch of villains, and it says, "A time for heroes." I found a grid online pointing out at least 12 baddies, including a Dalek, a Weeping Angel, a Cyberman, a Truth Monk, an Emoji Bot, an Ice Warrior, and more. And the one that comes front and center right there at the end is Mark Gaddis's Ice Warrior that we talked about a few weeks ago. And that, my friends, is how you make a teaser trailer. Optimistic energy, subtle action sequences, filmed from the perspective of the character used as the window for the audience, and not giving anything away plot-wise. I quite like when the Doctor Who snippets are filmed from the perspective of the companion, because we are the companion. The companion is this Earthling who is seeing this outside world for the first time. That's us. We are the companion going on these travels with the Doctor. Doctor Who comes back April 15th. That's only like a month and a half away. We've waited this long. In the comments down below, let me know which baddie you're most excited to see Peter Capaldi face off for the last time. Sadly, I'm gonna miss Peter Capaldi. As always, my name is Travis. Thank you for listening to what I have to say, and you will see me tomorrow.